I have somebody in my life who is fundamentally loyal to me, who sees me as the head of the family. I'm saying to you that you and I get that if you're loyal to me.
I just can't believe what he's saying.
I'm not telling Janelle to be more like Robin. I'm telling Janelle to just be loyal. I have 100% loyalty from Robin. So, okay, I guess that's like Robin. No, I'm just asking for loyalty. I'm asking to be the head of my household.
I mean, here he is blatantly saying what I've suspected. This person is loyal and treats me like the head of the household. And if you really want to be a wife to me, this is how you need to be. I'm not going to be this person. I'm not going to become Robin.
Sister Wives, Janelle Brown says Cody's broken record demand for loyalty frustrates me beyond belief. Y'all, it's coming. It is coming. Hey fam, hey, it is Thursday. Welcome back to my channel. I know you have not heard from me in a couple of days, and I actually promised a video about Casey Anthony. Now, I have to say that I do plan to still do that video, but I don't want to give information or do lazy reporting. So I'm going to maybe put that off for later, because when I tried to record it, I just kept getting so upset. Plus, I was realizing that Peacock was taking down a lot of content that had to do with the documentary. But we're just going to go ahead really quick and talk a little bit about Janelle Brown and Cody Brown's upcoming fight on this Sunday's Sister Wives. It says tensions continue to boil between Janelle and Cody Brown on Sister Wives. In an exclusive peek of Sunday's episode, the longtime couple gets into an argument about Janelle's failure to be loyal to Cody. Now, of course, we know that Cody's been a broken record, just like she said, about who's loyal and who came into the family hat in hand. Of course, Robin. Well, you know, here's the thing, Cody. She came from a marriage where she said that she was abused. She said that she had been mistreated. And I think that what she saw in you is that you had a TV show, and maybe she thought some dollar signs behind your name. Because as we know, Robin has told us millions of times that she had options. She had other options. I have somebody in my life who is fundamentally loyal to me, who sees me as the head of the family, Cody 53 says, while referencing Robin 44 without naming her. I'm saying to you that you and I get that if you're loyal to me. What? Well, of course Janelle has been loyal to you. The only things that I have seen over the seasons where Janelle has not been loyal has been when you told her to kick her sons out of the house during COVID. I do remember going back and hearing her say that she did not want to move to Flagstaff because she didn't want to take Gabe away from his football team. But even on that, she bent to your will. She even liked your one house idea. So when has Janelle not been loyal to you? This to me sounds like more making up of excuses for you to build a case to leave Janelle or make Janelle leave you and then say that it's her fault. As he drives his point home further, Cody clarifies that he's not saying that Janelle 53 needs to behave exactly like Robin. Well, guess what? That is what she hears when you say that you have one wife who is loyal to you. I think that if you look to the left, you see Robin, and if you look to the right, you still have Mary. Now, we know that you don't like her, and you really wish that she would just move up to the B&B, but by, the definition of loyalty, Mary is still pulling her weight. You actually want to keep her around so that she can help you pay off Coyote Pass. Maybe if she's not loyal anymore, that won't happen. So it seems to me like you better start looking in both directions for that loyalty, buddy. My goodness. I'm not going to be the person. I'm not going to be this person. I'm not going to become Robin, she says in a separate confessional. It frustrates me beyond belief that he perceives this one wife, this one relationship. She's so perfect. She's such a saint. She was so nice to us and she was treated so wrong. So everybody better apologize for being mean to her, or else this isn't going to work anymore. This is the subtext I've been hearing this whole damn day. Guess what, Janelle? We've been hearing and seeing this subtext for 17 seasons, so we get your frustration. The People magazine article goes on to say that Cody's been a broken record about this last little bit. How Robin's been so victimized. She was so sweet to everybody. She put herself out there. She doesn't perceive it that way. Janelle says, I don't perceive it that way. I perceive that we were a plural family trying to figure it out. And she always kept to herself. She was always a little separate. This kind of points to what's going on now. I've heard other YouTubers say, why don't we get to see inside of Robin's house anymore? Because it used to be, like, I don't know, the last time she told her kids that they didn't want to be around them for Thanksgiving was probably the last time that we were able to film inside the house. Now, I'm going to give a little grace and say that it was probably because of COVID. She's just keeping everybody outside of the house because, of course, we've kept meeting outside of Christine's house. We never go to Mary's house. And we never go to Janelle's house. Usually we're at Coyote Pass if it's their conversations. But, you know, looking back over those seasons, I have to say that all of this is just a bunch of BS. Robin did not come in as the victim. Robin has not been nice to everybody in that house. Let's mention the last video that was released of her kicking Mary's dog, it seems. So yeah, Robin didn't come in. She didn't come in the innocent victim. She came in just like Janelle described her, I think in season 2, as playing this role of being the damsel in distress all the time so that Cody could come and save her. Continuing to speak to Cody about the matter, Janelle questions if her husband would be acting this defensive about her if the situation were reversed. And this is what Cody has to say, and this would piss me off. You and I have been acting like we weren't married, like a married couple for most of our marriage, he says in response. I don't know why it's been okay for so many years and now, but you actually live like a single woman. She's just being independent, Cody. You have said yourself that you gave your wives independence. And so now that she's showing her independence, you want to throw that in her face and say that you haven't been acting like a married couple. So once again, you prove that you take the slow bus. Because if you see something happening in a marriage that would possibly destroy the marriage, then it seems to me like you need to sit down like a big boy and have a conversation with your wife or wives. Janelle, Cody's second wife, Janelle is Cody's second wife. Their plural marriage arrangement also includes Robin and the first wife, Mary Brown, though Cody's relationship with Mary has since become platonic. Christine's third wife, Christine Brown, announced their separation in November 2021 after more than 2 decades of marriage. So you've already lost one wife, Cody, and I think that you're on the way to losing another. Of course, we know that this is referring to what we see now. We can probably look into the present and see that Janelle has possibly left Cody. I know that a lot of us are rooting for that. Please know, though, I don't ever root for the dissolution of a marriage. I don't ever root for problems in a marriage. You've probably heard me say before, if you've been to my channel, that I am getting married myself. And we are still learning and we are still growing and we're learning and growing at an age that most people are getting divorced, right? So hopefully we will be able to work through all of our issues and have a happily ever after. But I have to say, when they started this series, it was to try to prove that polygamy was a great way to live. And I think that all that it's done is to show that polygamy is the craziest way to live ever. But if you do, more power to you. I just hope that it works out better for you than this family. All right, fam, that's all I got. I promise you that I am going to come in with 90 Day Fiancé. We did have the tell-all for 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After just the other day, so I want to go ahead and include some of those notes. But I thank you for stopping by. If you've made it this far, go ahead and click that like button, share with your friends, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.